Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptmancer, where we feature content on play and earn games on the blockchain, such as Illuvium. Well, welcome Rangers, day one launch of Illuvium is here, and we've got a video here on how you can get 25% more fuel today, and actually probably going forward for a little bit of time here for the next coming maybe days and weeks in Illuvium, and that's a big deal. This is a maybe lesser known secret here in Illuvium, and that extra 25% fuel can add up to several stage 1, 2, or even possibly stage 3 runs here in Illuvium. For example, if you were to spend $100 on fuel, getting 25% extra, well, that would be an extra $25 for free for travel purposes. And hey, who doesn't like free? So let's talk about it. We're going to walk you through it. It's really 3 easy steps to do it. And here we go. So first off, if we go to CoinMarketCap, we can see here the ILV token here is $66.75 currently as of the recording of this video. And that's important because there is another token, SILV2, right now, which is selling for $53.08. This is the escrowed Illuvium 2. And this is roughly a little bit more than 25% lower price. Now, this is important because if we go into Illuvium here, I'm in the Illuvidex here on my settings, account settings and profile page here. You can see my Ranger name. You can see my referral code, TAILS. Here, if you want to support me as a creator in Illuvium, you can enter this in your referral code section of your profile. It helps the channel out and shows that I'm adding some value creating Illuvium content for you. But if you go look here at the passport area under balance, if we add funds, right now I don't have any funds currently on my IMX passport. But you can see here for adding funds for Illuvium's purpose, ETH is going to allow you to buy alluvials and resources off the marketplace. It's going to allow you to buy fuel with ETH, cosmetics, etc. You can see here ILV is just used for staking and governance, but SILV2 is used for purchasing fuel and cosmetics here. This is important because the point here is that you should get the ILV dollar value for purchasing fuel in the game, even though you're using the SILV2 token, which is where that 25% discount is going to come in versus using, for example, ETH. USDC here you can see is used for the marketplace for purchasing alluvials and resources. So what we're going to do is we're going to work to transfer SILV2 into our passport in just a few easy steps. Now what we're first going to want to do is get Ethereum or USDC on our MetaMask wallet, for example. We can do that if you're in the US, for example, using Coinbase by purchasing Ethereum as an example on Coinbase and transferring it to MetaMask. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to Uniswap here. Uniswap is a DeFi protocol here that's going to allow us to swap from one token to the other. And I'm going to leave links in the video description below, so if you're curious on where we're going for all of this stuff, have no fear. You can just reference that and figure out what we're doing and where we're doing it. Now I'm going to swap ETH here. I'm going to select the token. In this case, I'm going to enter the token SILV2. You can see it's listed here as escrowed Illuvium 2. The contract address is important to pay attention to. It's B068. And it's just telling us here it's not traded on leading US centralized exchanges. You understand? We can double check that that's the right token, that B068, by going to CoinMarketCap and seeing the token address for Ethereum ends in B068 here for SILV2. So we're in good shape there. And we're going to just basically swap some Ethereum for SILV2. Let's try this amount. Let's around $200 here. We're going to get 3.72164 SILV2. We're going to pay a gas fee here, so it's not this like process is not quote free. It's going to cost us $7.55 for the gas fee and the swap here. So it's not free per se, but again, if on $200, if we're getting 25%, well, that's roughly $50 of value. So we're gonna, sacrifice in this case like around $8 here for the swap fee. So let's go ahead and do this swap. You can see here, network cost, we're gonna confirm it. In MetaMask, we've executed the swap. And we're gonna wait for it to complete the transaction on the blockchain. It says transaction confirmed, swap is successful, fantastic. Now what we can do, you can see here our balance now in MetaMask is 3.72 SILV2. So let's take a look and see what that's worth. Here we can bring up a calculator. Was it 3.72 times 53.08? So it's basically $197 worth of SILV2, right? And if we get that in the ILV value here, again, if you look at ILV here, 3.72 times. So we actually have $247.90 worth of fuel purchasing power here at the market price of ILV, which is what we want. Basically, we spent roughly $200 and we're getting like $250 worth of fuel. So that's roughly close to $48 free fuel here for us. So what we're gonna do now is we have that SILV2 in our MetaMask. We're gonna go to our Illuvium settings here. We have no balance of funds. We're gonna add funds here. As the final step, we're gonna add SILV2. We're gonna deposit from our Ethereum wallet. Is the second option here. And it's telling us basically you need to connect your L1 wallet temporarily to the Illuvidex. How it works, we're gonna deposit our token from L1 to L2. And yeah, there we go. So we're gonna connect our wallet here and move along in the last part of this process. So we've connected our MetaMask Layer 1 Ethereum wallet to Illuvium here, and it sees that we have 3.72 SILV2. It's selecting the amount we'd like to deposit from our Ethereum wallet into Immutable. We're going to select SILV2. We're going to go max, and you can see the balance here is telling us 3.72 SILV2 is worth $247.49. Remember, we only spent less than $200 in ETH here for this, so this is a good deal for us. So now we're going to confirm our deposit. So the transaction has gone through. It says that we need to wait 10 to 15 minutes for the deposit to finalize and appear in our Immutable X wallet. We will refresh here and check back in and conclude this process. All right, so we refreshed here. We can see that we have our 3.72 SILV2 balance. We're going to proceed to passport deposit. We are still in the screen here. Select the amount you would like to deposit from Immutable X wallet into Passport. So it looks like it's two-stage. So it looks like the first deposit went to Immutable X, and now we need to go to the passport. So I have 3.72 here. You can see here now the value is $252.57. Remember, we started off at $200. So looks like there was some price activity there. We're going to confirm the deposit. It says the SILV2 deposit is complete. Your passport balance will be updated shortly. And let's take a look here. And there we go. Our passport balance does have SILV2 here, 3.72. So that's good. So now we have SILV2 in our passport here available to purchase fuel on day 1 for our stage 1, 2, and hopefully 3 runs later today. And that's all it is. 3-step process there. Hopefully this has been beneficial for you, and again, could be a nice way to get up to 25% more fuel on day one in Illuvium. If this information has been beneficial for you, again, if you add referral here of tails in your referral code on your account, that definitely helps my channel out with this and encourages me to create more Illuvium content. And until next time, keep stacking those stats.